What? I didn't have my
No, I'm sorry.
Already?
I'm sorry. That was my bad. I was going to say something, and then I realized I wasn't going to say.
What were you going to say?
I was going to say so many things at one time, which is why I just
laughed instead.
Freaked out instead. I was going to say something to the producer before we started rolling, but then we rolled. And then I was going to say something to you pertaining to what we were just talking about. And then it wasn't appropriate.
We're rolling.
And I realized we're rolling. And so now we're here. And so it's perfect.
Hold on. We didn't even say cheers.
Okay. Cheers. I love you.
Love you too.
It's been
too long.
Like definitely months since we've seen each other. The last time I saw you, I was on the episode of The Nightcap.
Which was which one?
It was, listen, I don't remember what the topic was, but I do remember getting hit on by a 55-year-old man over and over and over and over and over again. What do you think about that?
What exactly? Because this has been coming up at the gym a lot. What exactly are you talking about?
Well,
the age difference, or people hitting on people on my show, or
oh no,
what?
Hit on people, like do it. Like I was flattered and good-looking man, and I was like kind of trying to pep myself up to be into it during the moment, and then he was like ended with some skeezy shit that all aged men end with, and I was like, man, not even the sophisticated.
Don't say all.
Sorry. Generalizing, but like, I was like, dang, he's not even different, you know. So no,
had him on again.
Okay,
and gave the same vibes to
other
women
humans
on that episode. So yeah, it is what it is. We ain't gonna.
Okay, but I mean, just me with an older man.
I don't mind that. But I do have a question for you.
Okay.
How do you feel about men dating this rule of half your age plus 7? So let's say a 40-year-old man with a 27-year-old woman. Or even you. Like,
I don't really
half age plus
I don't
7.
think it's that big of a deal. 27 and 40? A 27-year-old female, 40-year-old man?
Yeah. Or what about a 40-year-old female and a 27-year-old man?
I don't mind it. I think for me personally, like, I don't know, it doesn't, I don't know why it feels so strange for me, because I don't necessarily need children either, so like maybe I should be like dating people's dads.
So like it would be, let's say you're 30, so minus 7 would be 23 times 2, 46. Would you be okay with a 46-year-old?
Yeah. They gotta be active. They gotta be young at heart. They gotta be.
Are you at the point where you're like okay with somebody with kids already?
Yeah, I've dated men with kids.
Okay.
Prefer it. Like it.
That
I love kids.
Oh, because you love kids.
Yeah.
Not because they won't be asking you for kids.
No. Because I would have kids. I'm open to it.
You're open to that as well.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I don't.
At the time we're filming this, I should say that I am talking to a 40-year-old, which that's no problem. Like, I'm just saying, like, I should be saying, like, I am talking to somebody.
Okay, we have not discussed this in a while.
Well, first of all, we've been playing phone tag since that episode. Voice memoing, trying to catch up. And so then,
real.
And so then, I finally had to ask you to be on my podcast for you to show your fucking face.
Oh, bitch, for real? That's what it is? Oh, you've been invited to the show and you can't.
You're right.
So, it's, yeah.
Yeah, but the show is equivalent to my podcast. It's work.
I know, but like, I had to come here, is what I'm saying. Like, you had an invitation as well.
I know, but I have stuff as well.
Yeah, okay. Well, I'm here.
You're here. Thank God, praise Jesus.
Okay, but hold on. We're talking to a 40-year-old?
Talking to a man. I mean, who knows when this episode airs? That's why I like to say.
When this is taped.
I am talking to a man who I like, but I don't know if it's, who knows.
How'd you meet?
Hinge.
I thought you deleted all the apps. Baby,
I did. I met him. I met him before I deleted.
Oh.
But I didn't delete because of him. I deleted because I was, like, done with the app.
Is this red flag because he unmatched
me
with you on Hinge?
Yeah.
Still talking to him.
So, okay, I'm ready to give a little background. I'm okay with it.
Baby. Give it.
Because I'm going to be respectful about it, as I always am. And he's asked, has he made it to the podcast yet? I said a few times, and I mentioned that I talked about how he unmatched me, and then how he was the guy who I said I was like, I went on a normal date, 10 out of 10. He was the normal date. So things kind of fell off for like a few weeks. Like he just wasn't really making the effort that I was hoping for.
Mm.
And so then I was just like, hey, like, I'm interested in you. I've already told you that. And I'm like so tired of telling you again and again. And like, I'm just not feeling it back. So like, let's just stop the pen pal stuff, you know, because like we've been keeping in touch and I'm just over it.
Yeah. This is not what I want.
This is not what I want.
Yeah.
So when I said that, he basically came back like, I don't know, multiple days later. He didn't even acknowledge that message, but days later started just like reinitiating conversation with more interest, you know, just more effort, keeping up with the communication, which I said was a problem for me. So I was responsive, but not like very engaged, I'll be honest. I was just kind of like, eh. He didn't do anything wrong, so I'll keep talking to him for a minute, but like not sure what I don't know what's going on here.
Especially because he didn't acknowledge.
Exactly. So I eventually he asked me to hang out again weeks later. And he was getting off a flight, so he offered his home. And I said, actually, I didn't say anything. I didn't respond because I was going to say something not nice. I just was so tired of going to his house or like the effort not being put in. So I didn't respond like a bitch, which is not something I do. And days later, he messaged me like, hello? Like I was supposed to be at his house, I'm sure, in like, you know, a couple of hours at that point that I didn't respond. I never agreed that I was going to go there, but we were going to meet up. And then when he suggested his house, I was like, fuck it. I'm annoyed, which was immature.
Oh, I see.
Like I was like
planned to meet up already.
Uh-huh.
And just at the suggestion, you were like, go.
Because I was like dinner and he's like, I don't know if I'm going to have the energy for that. And I was like, motherfucker.
So let's postpone to the next day.
So I just didn't respond. So anyway,
hello.
So days later, he's like, hello. And I was like, I just don't know what else to say to you, you know? So he's like, are you busy tonight? And I said, for what? And he said, to grab drinks after my company dinner. I said, okay. We met up for drinks. We had a hard conversation. It was kind of awkward, but it was good, productive. I'm feeling good about it still, like in this moment talking to you, but I am
cautious.
Okay.
I like it.
But yeah, he's 40. He's a coach. We're not exclusive, but like I'm not dating anyone else just because like,
the effort.
Who else is out there?
First of all, where they at though?
First of all, but like I do want to get that clarified because like I do still have Ryan. It's like, that's like $20 a month. So like, should I be canceling and saving a coin or not? You know?
Have you matched with anyone on Raya that you've like spent quality time with?
Yeah, a few.
Oh, okay. So then, yeah, keep that bitch on.
Yeah, but I'm not active on it.
Okay.
Anyway, I got called to do a single for the holidays on the nightcap. I'm busy for my holiday party, but I was like, am I single for the holidays? I don't know.
Oh yeah, you couldn't say that. I don't know. What qualifies as what qualifies as single?
I am single. I'm single right now.
Okay, so then you could have. He's like, I don't know. Am I single? I am single.
Oh my God.
That changed within
Cannot
20
wait
seconds.
for him to see clips or listen to this episode and be like, you are all over the place. Who are you? And it's like, this is me.
Is he listening and watching?
I know he's like seeing the reels and stuff.
Okay.
Because I was like, why did you unmatch me from Hinge? And he's like, why did you go on another date? And I was like, plot twist, I was talking about you. The great date I went on was you idiot. But I have been on other dates, so. Anyway.
The plot thickens.
The plot thickens. How's married life?
Married life is...
How you guys doing?
Busy. Like he's got pool tournaments on the weekend, so I'm not seeing him on the weekend.
Okay.
And then I am booked like this entire week. So we're just kind of like, we're on survival mode.
Passing ships in the night.
Yes. Yeah.
You just celebrated your 10-year anniversary.
We sure did.
In Mexico.
Yes, we sure
did. You have a time?
We had a time. It rained a lot, unfortunately, but I still got burnt. My ass is crazy.
Wait. I'm having a flashback.
To
last year. When did we film? Was this around the same time? Mm-hmm. I think it was around the same time.
September last year. I still had the tan mark. My thong bikini.
Because you did show us. I cut
show.
that. Yeah, I cut that. But your wine of the week was sunburns or tan lines or something. And so you were like, let me show you.
Yes. Okay, so now I've got like 2 on top of the OG, and the OG is still there.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy. What's wrong with your skin tone? Like, why are they out to get you?
Well, I mean, I've always been like, I used to be very dark complected, like all the time. Like growing up, you know, they call me La Negra.
Okay.
And I don't know. I think after I moved to New York, like I stopped getting sun altogether.
That's how I feel when I moved here to Texas.
What do you mean?
I used to get tan in the summer in California. Like, I'm pale. I'm obviously very fair complected.
Yeah.
But I would get tan in the summer. And what is the sun? My body rejects it since I moved here.
That's weird.
I know. I will get burned. Burned.
I honestly don't know, and I hate that I don't know, because I'm like one of those grammar people.
I think maybe it's both. Maybe it's this.
Yeah, it might be one of those
both.
like once
anyway,
English,
yeah,
American English,
right. Anyway, I'll get burned
or burnt,
and it will go away, and I'm not tan. Then I'm just pale still.
You will get burned. Yes, burned. Burnt is you get burned. You were right.
The toast is burnt.
Mm-hmm. It is burnt. It didn't get burnt. It burned, and now it's burnt. Right? Like burned is the verb, whereas burnt is the adjective.
Do you know what is like? I just don't know anything about verbs or adjectives.
Okay. An adjective is
describing. Right. Like something is missing in my brain. Like I really feel verbs, adjectives, nouns. Like I know it's a person, place, or thing, but like if I'm reading a sentence, like, and I have to pick out the verb,
it's the action.
So
she
running.
Talked to him.
Running, because that's also describing.
Yeah, it could be an adjective or a verb. She was running. Running hot.
I'm a really good speller, though.
An adverb. Okay. An adverb.
Sorry,
I'm done.
You're a journalist.
How did we get here? Burnt.
How we always do.
Yes. Okay. So
yeah. Anyway, pale as fuck in Texas ruined me.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Okay. But New York happened to you.
Yeah. But New York, like, I'm surrounded by skyscrapers, not by sun.
Yeah, but you're back here in Texas where there is sun.
Yes.
So where's the...
But in Houston, we don't go outside when the sun's out because it's hot as balls.
That must be it.
It's hot as balls here. I look cozy like it's cold outside, but it's 74 degrees outside right now.
No, and it's the most disgusting 74 degrees.
Yeah.
I was just in Montana where it was cold.
Okay, tell me about Montana.
It was amazing.
It looked amazing.
It was peaceful, calm, beautiful, wildlife, nature, good vibes.
All good vibes the whole time?
The whole time. I did almost tear my niece a new asshole one time, but just, family dynamics.
Yeah.
Nothing she did. More so I was being an asshole.
Oh.
Yeah, and hungry.
Big of you. Okay, hangry. Oh, forgivable.
So hungry.
Forgivable.
If we weren't going to eat that bagel, like...
Okay.
If I'm not going to eat this bagel, I'm going to kick your ass. So, which one is it? She was like... I like turned
Auntie
it
P is out to get me.
Turned it into a whole thing. Like I was psycho for a second. Okay. That's okay. I can admit it.
It's fine. It's forgivable. You were hangry.
It's forgivable. Okay, we're nearing the end of 2024. This is going to be airing after Christmas, so hope you had a good one.
I hope.
What are you doing for Christmas? Do you have any idea?
I got a new home, so we're spending it in our new home.
Yay!
I think my mom and my mother-in-law are coming down.
Okay. Do they get along?
Yes.
Great.
Yes, they get along great. I have.
Or mic'd up. Would you say other than that?
Oh yeah, I would keep it real. But my mother-in-law is fantastic. My mom, me and my mom got a typical mother-daughter relationship. Of course. But it should be fun. Like, I'm excited. Like, I really wanted to spend it with my dad's side of the family because now we're all adults and they still get together and they play, like, all the games that you see viral and stuff. And Eros would be spoiled. But I didn't even tell Andrew, and Andrew was like, I really want to spend it at home. Santa shows up and delivers the presents for Edos. I want that Christmas magic in our house. And I was like, my dad's family, like, fuck out of here.
Yeah.
This mortgage is expensive. I might as well enjoy my beautiful, most expensive mortgage ever.
Enjoy it. Is everything all fixed and done from the hurricane and the... Still going?
Yeah. I need a new roof.
A whole new roof?
Still. I mean, I don't, like, roofing companies will tell you, like, no, we can just patch it. But honestly, I need a new roof. It's decades old. It needs...
Are we asking Santa for that?
Yeah. You know what? Yeah. I'm asking Santa for that. And maybe Santa delivered yesterday. Maybe he did. What are your Christmas plans? What did you do yesterday?
This is funny. A couple different things I may do. I may have been in California. Okay, I'm thinking about road tripping with Pedro to California. There was a possibility to do something with this man that I'm talking about, but I'm not. Remember last year Christmas I was supposed to be doing something with Rugby Guy, so I won't be waiting around on any human to make any sort of plan at all ever. So if I don't road trip, I'm open to doing something with him.
Okay.
Might just do, like, I really want to go do something fun with Pedro.
I love
just
that.
A mom.
That's your baby.
I love him so much. So.
How's the training, post-training?
Ooh, so good.
So good.
So good.
See?
If anyone needs a dog trainer, Canine Vibes in Sugarland, Texas. He has improved 90%.
Paige, I have not met Pedro. I have not met Pedro.
He never came on any of our... No, he definitely never came on any of our walks because it was too crazy. He can come on our walks now.
This is her trying to get me to commit to an early morning walk.
Wait.
Mind you, I've never woken up early for a human to go on a walk. And Paige had me waking up at 5:30 a.m. to go on walks. And I did it.
Didn't it feel so good to get it out of the way?
So good. And we got coffee one time. I don't think you had Pedro during that time. We walked twice, and then I was committed for like a month waking up early on my own and walking. Like, you really just like jump-started my walking.
Yeah. Well, that's what you literally said. I think you were like, I need you to jumpstart this.
Oh, excellent. So you're trying to invite me back?
Let's do it. I'm currently doing a mile a day. I'm not even showing it on Instagram, but a mile a day until Christmas.
Oh, that's amazing.
Run or walk or whatever.
So are you still doing it? Like, did you do it this morning on the 26th?
I will.
Okay.
I will. Today's the 12th.
Today's the 12th. But people are listening to it on the 26th and post. So are you still going today?
Are you guys keeping track? Yes, I'm going every day. Okay. Just 1 mile. I mean, I do it with Pedro anyway, but it's just like keeping track and like, it's good for Pedro. Like sometimes I, skip. I'm like, it's just, all right, we're done now. You already took a shit. Let's go back.
Yeah.
But like, let's do the full mile. But yeah, he's great.
Proud mom. How is he on road trips though? Have you like taken a long drive with him?
No, but he loves the car.
Oh, he does.
Loves the car. I'm trying to think of the longest drive I've taken with him.
She's like Sugarland.
Which on the way home one time it was an hour and a half. So
yeah,
it's like almost Austin.
Basically.
Reverse, but time wise.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the longest I've done with him, but he loves it.
That's awesome.
I did pick him up recently. Like, long day at work, got home, grabbed him, went over to Redhead Rachel's house, which, oh my God, by the way, are we tied with episodes now? What does this make us?
I don't know. Tell me.
I didn't ask anyone else to do this episode, by the way. It wasn't
yeah, I know. I was second guessing it just to see, like, who's going to show
I honestly was like, should I include that in the message? That it's just her. I think you guys might be tied now.
And Dr. V?
I haven't had her on since the live show. She's got to come back. See, it's tough because I like you guys all so much. If you would answer my phone calls more often.
Are you kidding me?
No,
I actually want to go through now that Apple like lists like all of the phone calls you make. It is insane. Like, it'll pull up like last time you spoke to them was in March 2022.
Oh, yeah. I don't like that. Because I'm already too crazy about the receipt keeping in my head. Not that I need it here because I know, No, I think we're pretty equal on the being busy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Girlfriend, you're the host of a late night talk show.
You're the host of
number 1.
Maybe by the time this airs, maybe not.
Are you hosting again for New Year's?
Yeah. Yeah, girl. It's going to be wild. We're airing not just in Houston, but this year we're airing in Dallas and Austin as well.
Oh my God.
I know. So it's like a Texas takeover. Have I figured out what I'm wearing? No. Hopefully by the time this airs, I have.
Yeah, because you gave me so much shit for the New Year's or for my live show that I didn't know what I was wearing for days before.
Well, it's like, girl, this body is not the body that better be there on December 31st.
Girl.
I'm telling you.
Stop.
It better not.
You've been being consistent with
I did my blood work. Have you done your blood work, like a full blood panel?
Like at the doctor's office?
Yes.
Yeah.
And even beyond that. Like a women's blood panel where it shows you your hormone levels, your creatine.
Yeah. I've done that.
Yeah. And you good?
Well.
Because I ain't good. My testosterone is so low.
How much?
My creatine is...
What is creatine?
So high. I don't freaking know, but it's a bad thing.
But you got to have it. You're supposed to have it higher.
No. Mine is way high.
Okay, you need to make
my
it
testosterone's very low. Some active protein is very low. So it's like, I got to stop my carb and gluten intake. Not stop it, but like lower it. My glucose is high. Like, I'm just, not that I'm pre-diabetic, but I'm all over the place. Like, everything that I have is like inflammatory. It's so amazing being me right now. And
so what are you doing to...
I mean, I'm working out, like, at least...
Okay, but changing your eating, right, too?
Yes, and I should have eaten before I had this glass of wine. I shouldn't even be drinking. I drink so much because of the show.
It's hard.
I don't really drink on my own.
Yeah.
That sounds weird, on my own. I mean, outside of work environment.
Yeah.
But now, like, I'm so booked this December, it's like, I'm going to have to start drinking, like, water.
Well, you could be doing some mocktails. However,
the thing with mocktails is there's so much sugar in them regardless. Right. So the carbs still high. So it needs to just be like sparkling water with some lime.
Well, do that, but also don't be so hard on yourself because it is the holidays. And it's like...
But I'm also going to be on television all over Texas on New Year's.
Yeah. Are you going to do sober January?
I always do dry January.
Dry January.
Yeah, always. We try to do it on the show too, like.
Yeah.
So I start a little earlier in December when we start taping those.
Okay.
So, yeah.
All right.
That's the plan.
Okay.
That's the plan, girl, but, you know.
Yeah.
But then I tape 2 weeks in advance, so it'll cut into January. But...
You can only do what you can do.
I know.
What is the name of the trainer that you work with?
Ian Buchanan II. He is.
But what is
the Body Shop?
The Body Shop. That's his.
Girl, you should come with me. Like, have you seen his before and afters?
You showed me some when you first started going.
Crazy work. Crazy.
And that was. I think you showed me like an online version.
Crazy work. I mean, it's insane. The thing is, like, I can't afford a personal training session. Like, it's as much as I pay for daycare, essentially.
Yeah.
Now I'm paying for group classes. Much more manageable.
Yeah.
But I am the weakest link. Like, everybody there been going. They already. So, like, it takes me a lot longer because I have to switch the weights out. They have to wait on me. It's like, and I hate it. I hate it.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel good after. I'm like, ooh. But, I see the bodies he's transformed. Like, I've seen the videos and then I see them in person. I'm like, holy cow, like, you're insane. Like,
okay.
You look so good.
You're about to be one of them?
I'm trying to be.
Yeah.
But I have to, like, work on a lot of
It's better being in a group and you not being the best because you'll get a little more attention this way. You know what I'm saying?
He's really nice. He pays attention to everyone.
Okay.
Yeah. But, like, everyone was done by 10 today, and I was done at, like, 10:15.
Oh, so wait, class doesn't just end and, like, you did what you did, so good job, Carolina, bye.
Oh, no.
You got to stay and finish.
Yeah. And, I mean, if you have to go to work and you have things to do, like, fine. But he'll look at me and be like, all right, so you still got one more round? And it's like...
I would be with you. I would be with you. Back at Journey Fit, that was the same for me.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's hard.
I love
doing it.
Journey Fit t-shirts. Like, I'm so sad about Journey Fit. I wear them, and he'll be like, "What's this JF business?" I was like, "What's another gym?"
Is it the material that you like? Because
it's the material. I
have one oversized one that I wear all the time.
I have like 3 shirts from them. And I wear them all the time to work out.
Does the Body Shop have merch?
They do, but it's not really out there. But I love him. So if you ever want to come,
okay, maybe I'll do a little guest drop in. I haven't done strength training since Journey Fit.
Oh, they don't make it easy, girl.
I've done Pilates. I've done yoga. I've been walking, running.
Would you be down? Actually, I can't ask you that right now, but
okay. Put a pin in that.
Pin in that. Just remember that we were discussing the Body Shop.
Okay. All right. I'm excited. Okay. We're leaving 2024. Let's talk about first what we're leaving behind. Like, and I mean, don't feel so much pressure, you know? Like, for me, I'm treating this as my, like, if I were just journaling, like, I didn't prepare necessarily. I didn't write bullet points of what I'm leaving in 2024 and what I want to do in 2025. It's just, like, casual talking. For me, like, I'm leaving seeking validation from others in 2024.
Baby.
And I feel like that's the last thing on my list of in that realm of things, men, dating. I've done a good job of, like, rather than saying, like, do they like me? I'm saying, do I like them? But I am still seeking validation from the person that I'm talking to, the guy that I'm talking to right now. Like, I'm like, I want more validation. I want something. I just don't want that anymore. I just don't think it's cute.
What is your love language?
I don't even know. Physical touch.
Is it words of affirmation?
Is that just communication?
No, words of affirmation is like,
you're beautiful.
It doesn't need to be about aesthetics. It can be like, you're doing great. Like, you're amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not like you're, but I like acknowledgement.
Words of affirmation.
Yeah.
Okay.
Physical touch. And not sex necessarily.
No.
Just like
women's physical touch and men's physical touch are different.
And I mean, yeah. So yeah, I want to be validated myself and not waiting for
someone else.
Like, anything that someone else is going to give me, I want it to just be additional bonus.
Like, I knew that already.
Yeah. And exciting. Anything for you?
I don't know. So I have a lot of New Year's traditions. As a cultural Colombian, we wear a certain underwear color for whatever we want in the new year. We run around with a suitcase. We have lentils on our person, and we burn the old year, which is kind of this, like, you write out what you don't want to take with you into 2025, and you pin it onto what we call el año viejo, which is the old year, and it's a doll of a man, and you pin it and then you burn it. And so it is a process.
This is all done in one.
This is all done the 31st. This is all done on the 31st, and we might do this live on television. We'll see. But it's good to start thinking about it, because I hate, like, at the last minute trying to figure it out. I want to get rid of the slothiness that I feel. Like, I think we all deserve breaks and time to relax, but I think I can really get into a sloth mode easily. Like, I can sit on my couch and really just become one with the couch.
Yeah, for like hours.
And it does come with, like, an ADHD brain where, like, if I'm overwhelmed, like, you freeze essentially. So I'd like to be more organized and, like, give yourself the 10 minutes, the 30-minute show, but get up and then handle whatever task you have ahead of you. Because then I end up leaving it for the last minute, procrastinating, and there's, like, clutter, and then that's not healthy for the brain. So I really want to be more proactive in in figuring out timing for my things, organizing my life, I guess. So sloth, gotta go.
Okay.
Laziness, gotta go. And it's weird to say that I'm lazy, especially because I have so much going on and I'm on top of a lot of things. You know, I'm a mom. But I really can get lazy when I shouldn't.
But do you think, and I'm not like disagreeing with you, but do you think that it's because like you're working your ass off? And so when you get the time to not have something on your schedule, you just want to do nothing?
Well, yeah, that's exactly it. But
it's not okay.
I don't have time to not do anything, right?
You gotta like be more intentional with that time to do nothing then.
Yes.
Because you do need the rest.
Yes. But I can't overdo the rest. You know what I mean? Because it's easy to like sit down and be like, all right, like doing too much. And then it's like, oh, doing too much of nothing now.
Or okay, are you beating yourself up the whole time that you're doing nothing? Are you like, I should be doing something?
Yes, of course.
My therapist told me stop it, because I had a similar thought last year, I think, where I was like, I just get so busy that when I get time, I just don't do anything. I'm just on the couch. I'm just watching multiple episodes of TV, and like now that I have Pedro, I'll just lay with him forever. But she's like, but are you like letting your body and your mind relax during that time, or the whole time are you mad at yourself because you should be folding the laundry, doing the dishes, taking Pedro on a walk, all this stuff? I'm like, no, that whole time I'm like pissed at myself because I'm not supposed to be doing this right now. I'm supposed to be up and moving and being productive and doing something with the podcast.
Yeah.
And she's like, try taking, cut the time in half that you're doing that daily and just be present in the moment. Decide you're going to watch a show, put your phone away, don't think about anything else, enjoy that time. Don't think about how you're a terrible person or you're lazy. It's helped.
Cut it in half, be intentional with that time.
Yeah.
And then that other half, bada bing, bada boom.
Yeah.
Gotta be doing the things that need to get done. Yeah.
Okay. But the slothiness.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to call it slothiness just so that it's disgusting and I don't want to do it. You know what I mean?
Everyone does love a sloth.
Like an actual sloth. But we're not all Kristen Bell. You know what I mean?
I was going to say Kristen Bell loves a real sloth.
Yeah.
What is that show? Have you watched Nobody Wants This? Yeah. Best show on TV.
That's rom-com.
We need more.
Yeah.
I mean, it's coming back, but like, we need more.
And more.
I was 3 minutes in and I was like, is this me? Is this? I mean, immediately she starts talking about a podcast and then terrible dating. I'm like, hello? I loved it.
See, I feel like everybody sees green flags and then they turn them into red flags. Or they see red flags and they turn them into green flags.
While we're dating?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure.
Yeah.
We got issues.
Yeah. Your issues got issues. You know what I mean?
Oh my God. My issues got issues and those issues have baggage.
Oh, goddamn. You gonna hurt your bag, girl. Lord.
But you know what? Like every time I do, like today, I'm feeling so needy. I'm feeling so.
When you're needy, who are you needy of? Or what are you needing?
I think I'm feeling needy because I'm not getting the attention that I want from the person that I'm talking to. And so I'm feeling the validation.
The lack of
validation, which is why I want to get the fuck rid of it. Because I don't like how it makes me feel.
Yeah. Needing it. You don't like being needy. By neediness.
But yeah, I just feel like, I don't know, I want to be just like talked to and held and touched. And like
not the touch, just here you go, babe.
But psycho behavior. But even, you know what?
No.
But I like that
Is it psycho behavior? I don't think so.
It's not psycho behavior. I'm being dramatic, but like I'm doing too much. Like relax a little bit. Chill pill.
I think you're just in need of intimacy. Not necessarily like sex, and maybe you do need sex, but like you just need that level of connection.
Yeah. And maybe I'm not getting it.
Yeah.
From this person.
Yeah. And that's why y'all aren't exclusive.
That is why.
Unless you are by now. That'd be too soon. Too soon. Soon? Too soon? Are we good? I don't know.
I don't know.
Did he say he doesn't like you talking about him on the podcast?
He didn't say. I said I do talk about people that I'm dating typically. I won't say their name or any like defining characteristics.
Okay.
And he didn't say definitely don't talk about me.
Okay. That's it.
So here we are. Okay, I'm also leaving behind the hustle.
Tell me more. Tell me more.
Okay, back when I was costuming, I heard someone say like we glamorize, oh my God, I'm so busy, I never have time for anything, you know, like the hustle, the grind. Like, why is that great to always be grinding and hustling and have no time for family, friends, health, wealth, fitness, rest, all this stuff? I feel like for the past few months, I have been hustling, grinding, limited time for things. And I do think it has something to do with time management, like for me. Also because my real job has really amped up, which has been great and very great. And I'm validated. I'm doing a good job, and that is great. But yeah, I'm just like, I don't want to be grinding and hustling, and then 20 years down the road, and it's like, what was I doing during this time? I love podcasting. I love going all to these networking events or parties or whatever, mingling, but like I just want to be a little bit more intentional with my time, I feel. And that is one of the reasons why I did delete Hinge.
Because it was taking too much of your time?
Because I was wasting time on these idiots.
How do you feel about the notion that if you follow your passion, if you work on yourself and you do the things that bring you joy, a partner will present themselves as opposed to you seeking?
I believe that. And that's
what you're stepping into.
That's what I'm stepping into.
Okay.
So my goals for the podcast are only getting bigger. Like, I'm not gonna stop with the podcast or stop working my real job or stop dating, but I just want to do everything in a little bit more moderation and have a better hold of my schedule, my time management, so I can do the things that fulfill me, enjoy my friends and family, travel, enjoy my baby, Pedro. You say that you want to get away from the hustle, but like, I feel like the hustle is part of all of these things you just named. Yeah, but it needs to be less. It needs to be less.
You feel overworked?
I feel overworked because of my inability to manage time.
Okay, so you're not getting rid of the hustle. You're getting rid of poor time management.
Yeah. Like every day, you know how I do the like daily calendars on Instagram? Monday this, Tuesday this. When I write that, I'm like, it is helpful for me, but I'm like, oh my God, there's just never enough time. When I write that, I'm like, oh my God, I got to get off. Why am I even taking time to write this? I have to go do something else. That's how I feel. Overwhelmed. So yeah, I guess, but I just don't want to glamorize the hustle. Like, I feel like I'm stepping back into like, oh, I used to work 16 hours a day costuming, and I was, working. Like, I just felt really cool being a part of that, and that's great. But like, what was I doing? What else was I doing? Some things have fallen through the cracks.
I think that's very different, Paige. I think you're doing great. I think your hustle is well balanced. Like, your job picked up. I mean, you had people leave, and you're doing great. You're kicking ass. Your podcast is kicking ass. Like, I think you're devoting your time right. I think it's overwhelming because it is a lot. Yeah. Give yourself that fucking credit. Like, bitch, you're killing it. And it doesn't look like you're wearing it like a badge of honor, like, oh my God, I sold all these things and then I went and like recorded 5 like, it doesn't come off as like,
okay, well, that's good.
It looks like you're kicking ass at things that you love to do, something that pays you, your job, and then you love this, you love Pedro. Like, I think you deleted Hinge because like it wasn't adding value to your life.
Definitely.
You were wasting time on it. So, no, you're doing great.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
time management, poor time management. We'll call it that. But even then, you were like listing out everything. Like, I don't do that. I should be writing to-do lists every day. Because
it does help.
It helps, doesn't it?
It does help.
Yeah. Yeah. It's overwhelming to be a badass.
It's overwhelming to be a badass. You know the feeling.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Today was like my former producer, Javi's birthday. And in the middle of it, I just go like this. And somebody looks at me and is like, are you okay? And I'm like, this week is just a fucking lot. And they're like, oh, okay. I'm like, I'm just overwhelmed. It's fine. But we're going to get through it. And I just keep smiling through it. Like, the only way through is through, baby. We got a lot to do, but we just got.
When will you rest? When will you have time off?
I think
work?
this weekend. This weekend for the 15th, 16th. I'll relax.
Okay.
And then week of Christmas. Hopefully I don't have to work. My best friend's coming into town.
Yay.
Thanks. Yeah.
Okay, good. In 2025. I think it kind of goes with what I just said. Like, I want to do more of what I want to do.
What do you
Not
want
what
to do,
I
Paige?
need to do.
What do you want to do?
I really miss, I hate saying traveling. I feel like that's so broad. But
gives a shit what people think if it's broad or not. You miss traveling.
I miss traveling. Even just like that's why I'm so excited, like depending on what I did for Christmas, like doing a little road trip or the road trip to California, or I have friends down in Mexico and Baja that are camping there. Like maybe I'll drive to there and camp there with Pedro. Like not everything's about Pedro, but like I just want to like experience more different things.
You want to get out of the monotony of everything.
Yeah. Like rather than like, and not that I don't love going to drinks and happy hours and stuff like that with my girlfriends or whatever, but like go away for the night. I don't know, drive to San Antonio, drive to Austin, drive to Dallas. That's so easy to do. And I'm going to spend the same amount of money that I would getting dinner and drinks with my girlfriends in one night.
Here in Houston, yeah.
Here in Houston. So it's like, and with that, I want to take myself on more dates individually. Even if I am dating someone, like I love, take yes, like get dressed up and go take myself out or go sit in a movie theater by myself. Fun.
Okay, so we're gonna do more of that.
Yeah,
more solo dates, and more
just doing what I want.
Okay,
traveling, reading books, watching shows that I enjoy rather than just like reality TV, which is so easy to have on in the background. Educating myself like a little bit more, like maybe reading some not rom-com books or like romance books, like maybe reading some like educational books.
What do you mean by educational books?
Just like informative books. Yeah.
Nonfiction.
Like yeah.
Self-help.
Yeah.
Okay. I like it.
I've never done that.
You haven't read a self-help book?
Mm-mm.
Oh my God. I have
like I've never read The Secret.
I've not read The Secret. I mean,
but like all of those types of things, you know?
Okay, but I have some for you. I'll give you some.
Pass them on down.
I'll pass them on down. Okay. I love it.
Yeah. What do you want to do in 2025?
2025. I feel like I say this every fucking year. Let's say two things. One, get better at this stupid social media thing.
Okay.
And I need to not call it that. I need to get better at my brand.
Yeah.
My
switch the mindset.
Brand. And I need to stop saying like I'm bad at social media because I feel like that just adds to it. Like I need to stop saying that I'm bad at it. Just like, you know, like literally carve out the time for social media and improve on my presence. I don't think I've posted in like 6 weeks.
But you're active on your stories.
I am sometimes. I will take a whole break. Okay, sorry. You need to hear me.
Yeah, we need the mic.
And then dang it, I had another one. Dang it, I had the two. And I've lost it now. But that's
in Montana, one of the people that live there, good friends of my family and I's, they work in graphic design, production, directing, like they're in that world. And Evan and Christine are the people who helped me with my like what you see on Spotify when you see my podcast. What is that?
Your logo,
thumbnail,
your profile picture, avatar.
Yeah, they created that for me when I rebranded, and so it was really nice to be in their presence. And they brought it up, just kind of like, "Hey, how's the podcast going?" And just I was like, I think I said, "I need help. I just need help. I'm just one person," and they were like, "We would love to help you," and I was like, I just can't accept it. Like, I know that you guys would have been down to help me this whole time, but like, I just can't accept it because I cannot pay you, like this one-man show over here. And they were like, we would love to help you. And even just the conversations that we had during the time, I was so inspired. And a lot of it was surrounding social media. And so I can share what, when we can, yeah. Because I was like, should I be promoting my personal as well as my podcast? And one thing that he said was like, I would say focus on your podcast and your personal will come, so, and then also you need a TikTok and you need a YouTube, but anyway, all these things, but that's something that I want to do as well in 2025, and it is so important and it's so hard, but if we utilize the planning tools that are out there,
and if we let go of poor time management in 2024, which I'm on that boat too,
we can do it.
Yeah, we can totally do it.
So we're kind of in that same boat too.
Accountability buddies here.
Podcasts. I mean, I never miss. Like, I'm posting at the same time every day. I'm active on stories. That's good. But I could be using this time, like now that I'm at Creators Guild and I have time free that they've been doing stuff. I need to be using my time for marketing, making media kits, reaching out for guests and sponsorships and brands, and you've introduced me to some people and I say nice to meet them and then I don't reach out to them, kind of thing.
I know. But let's talk about the amazing thing that I've witnessed you do in 2024.
Okay.
So you had your live show.
Yes,
baby. Party was had.
That was so fun.
You hired the Creators Guild. It's something that, you say you're a one-woman show, and you really are.
Yeah,
you are. Like, I don't want to take away all the things that you do by yourself, but you finally delegated. You finally trusted someone else.
No, and that's huge.
And that's huge because it frees you up to do other things and to see you, like, step into this space and kind of, like, let go a little bit because you were someone who held it so tightly,
Who, me?
Like, it's nice to see this new page. Like,
I feel relaxed. I do feel like, I was just talking about the hustle, obviously, but like, I just feel more chill.
Good. Chill guy.
And I feel like I'm getting the same or better results. For example, last week I was in here filming, and Creators Guild has a new spot, and so there's some stuff that has been moved around, and the remote was missing the plug was missing for my neon sign. And love Kari. He's like, hey, like, I'm not really sure. Blah, 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 blah. And months ago, I would have probably, like, internally freaked out. How can I film an episode without my sign? How can I do that? It's not possible. Cancel. Pissed. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And instead, I sat here and I was like, okay, well, if you don't find the plug, then we'll just take it down. And I recognize the growth in that moment. And I know that is so silly. And Kari probably was like, that's so silly, listening now. But, like, I just felt like, well, we're not going to have a sign that doesn't say anything. So, like, we'll just take it down and find the plug. Yeah.
Instead of freaking out, you were like...
Instead of freaking out.
So, baby, growth.
Because, like, the show must go on. So, yeah.
Yes, baby.
It's good to...
Look at the good.
What else? What have you done? Like, what's a feeling? Your face. Oh. Can you look back at a feeling like, oh shit, yeah, I did that?
God, no, I can't right now. I mean, I made it to 10 years of marriage. Woohoo, go me and my husband.
That's amazing.
I've got a 3-year-old who drives me crazy, and he's healthy and smart.
You're keeping your family afloat.
I bought a house.
You bought a house.
I bought a car.
You went through 2 storms in that house.
God damn. I need a new roof. Hopefully Santa brought a new roof. Yeah. I did a lot of things.
Stop putting that over your mouth, you freak.
I know.
I remember my first time on TV.
No. I don't know.
You hosted multiple events.
Yes. I'd like to get more into my hosting bag. That's for sure. I do want to do that. I want to get more into my hosting bag.
I saw you come back out a little bit from when the election was happening.
I know.
I was like, who is this?
I know. And so many people don't know me for being like a journalist. But like, bitch, I be knowing my shit.
I was like,
who's that? Who was that?
Yeah, I loved it.
And a lot of people hit me up like, oh my God, I missed this, Caro. And it's just like, oh man, I wish I could balance it out. Like have some.
Do you have a TikTok?
No, girl, but by 2025, sometime I'll have one. I mean, I have one, but do I post anything on it? No.
Maybe you could do more of like that kind of style on TikTok.
Maybe. I've thought about doing like I'm a late night television host, and like I'm rushing to do my makeup 30 minutes before my show by myself kind of thing. And like, oh, I'm going like this to pick up my toddler right after hosting a show. You know, like showing them that this is not a glamorous life as much as it appears.
People want to see that. Especially people on TikTok.
Yeah, I feel like the TikTokers do like that stuff.
Yeah, like more behind the scenes, like less of this and more of like, chaos.
Did it look like chaos? I hope it looked like chaos.
I read chaos.
Okay, good. It's gonna look so weird on screen.
You did it. You did it.
I haven't seen your YouTube in a while. I listen to you on Spotify a lot now. So.
My friends in Montana just helped me make some thumbnails as cover photos. Yeah,
for like individual ones, so that they're different. They're not.
And I would just do like a screenshot.
Yeah, a screenshot with the title. Yeah. So you're doing something else.
Doing something else. It looks pretty professional.
Oh, so I need to get
Evan
my
and Christine.
I need to get my ass on YouTube to look at your stuff, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll do it.
Yeah,
you were #1 on my Spotify Wrapped.
Yay, love that. That is so special. Yes. Thank you so much. I appreciate you.
Of course.
I was going to say, I heard this quote earlier. I have to read it. Hold on.
Oh, Lord. You're not making me cry, are you?
No.
Okay, thank God. I'm so easily moved.
But, so, it might make you cry. I saw it and I thought of you.
Oh, God.
Okay. I didn't write the whole quote down because I just wrote it quickly, but something about, like, you never notice your progress because you're always raising the bar.
Oh.
So I think, and like how you were just giving me some snaps and whatnot, thank you so much, but I think that you need to look at yourself in that same way. Like, yeah, you just bought a house. You have a whole ass family. You have a whole job that's demanding as hell. You're on TV. How many days a week? You know what I mean? Like, you just don't stop. And I do feel like you are always raising the bar. So, yeah, you can improve your social media for sure. Mm-hmm. But we got to recognize how great we're doing in the moment.
Yeah. We're doing great.
We're doing great.
We're doing great. We're doing great. We're doing great. No, there was a time where my personal life was really tough. I wouldn't say dark, but tough. And all I had going for me that was happy was my work. Mm-hmm. And there were times where my team and we would complain about a lot of things. And because my personal life was so tough and so draining emotionally, I was like, my workplace cannot be a low point. Mm-hmm. It needs to be happy. It needs to be bringing me joy. So in this state of overwhelm that I'm currently in, it is like I have to be happy, like, as much as possible. Like, as stressful and overwhelming it is, like, I get to do this shit, right?
Mhm.
You know, like it sucks that it's a lot, but like we're here. We're doing it. The only way through is through, so we're here.
Right.
Like, why am I going to be so upset? It's like, I'll take my moments, and I do have my moments.
Yeah, it's not about being upset, but it's just reminding yourself. Like I posted a reel and you responded to it like, well, damn, it was this girl. And it was like, how lucky am I to feel bloated? How lucky am I to be running late to my job? How lucky am I to be exhausted from running errands? Like these random, everyday, some pretty meaningless things that you have to stop and say to yourself, how lucky am I?
Yeah.
Like every day is not promised. People in your life, every day is not promised. So
we are blessed. We need to be grateful. That is something I do want to do in 2025. Like some of the most successful people I know in my life, that is something that they carve out time for, is to write their gratitude or meditate on their gratitude. And they do that daily. And I'm like, fuck, I need to do that.
Yeah.
And
I
it
bet
really
that's
changes.
good.
Yeah. It changes everything.
I've tried that. I bought a gratitude journal.
Did you write in it?
Yeah, for a couple weeks.
Okay.
And then I just
stopped.
Yeah. Also journaling, just journaling itself.
In general.
When I go see my therapist, she's like, have you been journaling? I'm like, no, I wanted to, but like I just didn't go do it.
Yeah.
She's like, you gotta do it. Like it was so, when you first started, you were
excited.
Things that you were like uncovering about yourself or your relationships and things, like by journaling it out, and then we would talk about it, like, and I think it's just scary.
I was just gonna describe it that way.
Yeah.
Like I think I'm scared of the person I would write down. I'm scared of that. Like seeing that in reality of what I would say.
Yeah. It's tough.
Yeah.
Ugh, but are you ready to face it?
Fuck it, why not?
I want to. I really do.
Yeah.
For the past couple months, I've been talking to my therapist about wanting to deal with my inner child trauma. I shouldn't say deal with it, but work through it.
Yeah.
And every time I go in, that's my goal. But then I start talking about just like life things. And really, I'm not like, everything's going pretty well. Like there's nothing that I need to be like probably talking to her about everyday life right now, you know? Like I need to like pause that, use my journal for that maybe, and like go back to the beginning. Because let me tell you, my sister sent me some home video that I didn't know existed, and it sent me into a spiral. It was very disturbing to see
your reality at that time.
Myself.
Oh.
And I felt bad for her, for myself, for that little girl. Yeah.
Baby.
It was so hard. She had sent a couple things in a text, and I was like, oh my God, don't. And she's like, I just like found hours of videos. And I was like, oh my God, I'm having a terrible like weekend.
Reaction.
Don't send these like to me. I'm not ready. And she's like, I'll just send you a funny one. And she did. And it was like 25 seconds. And I just bawled.
It wasn't funny.
It was so cute and so funny. But to me, I was so sad. I don't really have a lot of photos or any tangible memories from my childhood, living with my grandparents as well.
Yeah.
And so I think it was just like overwhelming and like I just felt for a little Paige, you know?
Yeah.
And so I literally went into my therapist the next time and I was like, we got to start because the reaction I had to seeing a home video, like, relax. It was so cute.
No,
it wasn't so cute. But yeah, so it's going to be hard work though.
Yeah. I'm like crying for you already.
I know. It was really
tough. It's probably because you have like an image that you've already settled for yourself. Like, you know, this is what my childhood was like and that's what I have.
Yeah. And I laugh about it all the time and I make fun of it all the time. And it's like, no, shit was crazy.
Yeah, girl. Yo, life.
And like, I was so happy in this video, you know?
Yeah.
I'll post it one day. It's so cute.
Little pea.
Oh my gosh. Oh my God. My teeth and my earlobes, which just, thank God I grew into those. They're still too big, but.
Baby, I got satellite use.
No, you don't. Okay, do you have a wine of the week?
I didn't even think about wines of the week. Phone tag with you is the worst, but we've made it. Obviously, we're not phone tagging anymore. We're here.
Okay, well, do you want to start walks?
You know, I thought about hitting you up to start walks. The problem is you wake up at like 5:30. What time are you waking up?
Well, on my work from home days, we can do a little bit later.
Like, what's a little bit later?
Like 6:15?
6:15, and we're done back at your house at what time?
7.
7, so I'd be home. Okay. Yeah.
Okay, let's do it.
Let's do it.
Because I'd like to, I mean, I do the mile, but like I'd like to
do the mile. And more. Yeah.
Okay. Good.
When are your work from home days?
Monday, Wednesdays.
Monday, Wednesdays. Okay, it's a good way to jumpstart the week on Monday.
Yeah, Monday.
Yeah, I just have to be at home by 8 so that I can get Edos
plenty of time
to daycare and then get my ass to the gym.
Plenty of time.
Okay,
next Monday. See you there. Accountability partners. You asked for it.
Lord Jesus. All right, we gonna do it. We gonna do it. We rock it.
Okay, any last thoughts? 2024, 2025, around the corner. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year.
Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. You had a great year.
You did too. You know what? We made it through.
We made it through 2024. That's what made, and 2025 is always a clean slate. It's, you know, anybody going through anything, like, baby, 2025, clean slate. We got this.
You run around with a suitcase? Is that because you want to travel?
You want to travel.
I want to do that. I'm going to do that.
Excellent.
Do you put stuff in the suitcase?
Nope.
Oh,
empty.
Empty.
And you run around.
For like a certain amount of time?
Run around the block. I don't know how I'm going to do it on post, but I'm going to do it. I did it on the stage last year, just around the stage. I did it like 5 times.
Is the New Year's Eve show live?
Yeah, it's live, girl. We do the countdown with us instead of like ABC.
Are there tickets to this or what's the deal?
I think at post there is tickets. Yeah, there's tickets. And there's like
it's at
fireworks
post.
At post. Yeah, I think we're like sticking with them. I'm dancing because I got to pee.
Oh, perfect. Well, time's up anyway.
Time's up. Go pee in 2025.
You know what's crazy is like, did I even ever say your name at the top of the show?
No, you didn't. I thought you were going to at one point and then you said something else. All right, I really have to pee. I feel like Ben Jackson on the
Thank you, Carolina Fox Sanchez. We're going to another episode of Adultish Wines. You can find her on Instagram at
Carolina SZV. I know it's complicated. I have a green
She's gonna
avatar.
jump off this couch. We gotta go. Love you. See you next Thursday. Bye.